I ask like if we're not gonna use condoms, I ask for STD results and I provide mine as well. I'm looking for some like recent.
That's hilarious. I've never been that careful. I just don't use a condom and hope.
Yeah, I asked what kind of birth control are you on, not if you're on birth control. I want to know like if they can quickly
goodness.
I want to know.
And half the time I would start using a condom, both you and the girl are like, we can lose this. And then you just don't use
No, never once in my fuckery have I ever shifted gears and removed the condom. If the condom was on to begin with, then we needed it. It's like fucking going into a rainstorm with your raincoat and deciding halfway through you just feel like getting wet. Like no, I knew I needed protective gear.
I've done that a ton of times where the girl says she doesn't think the condom's needed anymore. And then you also say
that's a huge red flag. Now you were talking about a red flag.
I'm sure that was the first time she said that.
It was probably the first time she said that. It wasn't just with my dumbass.
But yeah, that says that is a red flag.
Yeah, but then you have a fun time, and then you get to have
trap.
And then guess what? You get to have only thrice, and then the next morning you get to have a fun little actual fact finding conversation when you drive her to CVS. And go, what's your
$75, huh? It's weird how some things stay the same price forever. You using Plan B as Plan A? Is that what you're doing? That's what my cousin did. My cousin did that shit for forever. He was using Plan B as Plan A. I was like, dude, you can't. That's not.
And that's like $50 a pop.
Yes. Don't they suffer from it too? Like that's
they have. Yeah.
It's not good for them. One of my friends. Or a guy I knew, wouldn't even say friend.
It's like giving a dog chicken bones, though. Every now and then.
This guy I knew gave this same girl like 50 rounds of Plan B over the course of like way too short a time.
Right, over 52 weeks.
Yeah, and now or I guess, and I don't know either of them anymore. I've just heard this through the grapevine that she can't have kids anymore because it fucked up her reproductive system, because I guess just drilling that into a woman's body over and over is actually fucking horrible for them. You shouldn't.
That's why they should make it illegal.
Yes.
That and all forms of birth control, really.
All of them.
Yeah.
I'm okay with that, because then it wouldn't have made what I did it wouldn't have made it not acceptable. It would have been normal.
Yeah, as long as you feel good about yourself.
As long as I feel good.
No, I feel like you're way too polite about this dating thing. Like, I'm not trying to hurt anybody's feelings or like trick anybody. I would be completely 100% honest up front. Like I think we usually knew whether she was going to spend the night or not, and 95% of the time the answer was no. Like, then you'll go home.
Yeah, I mean the spend the night thing was definitely interesting. And that's why with those girls,
you ever feel unsafe?
I kind of put the plug in like the early on of like, I have a heart out. Like,
do you ever want think about this? You hook up with a girl and then you're going to sleep next to her. Like maybe you know her well enough to fuck her, but do you know her well enough to know that she's not going to let her boyfriend in while you're asleep to rob you, or just like pour molten sugar on you in your sleep?
I didn't know any of those things, nor did I even consider it.
Never want them to stay over? Maybe girls that bang on the first night.
These girls I did not want to stay over, because I was
girl. I dated a Asian one time. She was Filipina. Is it Filipina? She was a Filipina.
Yeah, that's one of the.
How does it work?
Sounds right.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. No, she was awesome. She was great. She was
really her blowjobs weren't too wet.
No, they weren't. I'm telling you, there was a pool of saliva.
That's something I hear. People are always like, there's too much moisture in my blood.
I need to feel some friction, okay? If there's too much lubrication, you don't feel anything. It's like sex in the shower don't work, okay? It's just too much liquid. You don't
sex in the shower doesn't work because of
water's not a good
the
lubricant. I know
friction
that.
issue.
Okay,
it creates too much.
You get a little shampoo in there. That solves everything.
Yeah, I throw a little Old Spice. Make it spicy for everyone.
We keep sweet and sour packets on the stand just for situations.
Duck sauce.
Like this. Yeah, duck sauce. It works as lube.
Jesus Christ. Flavored lube is a bad idea. If anybody was thinking about like dipping their toes into that reservoir.
I dated a girl that liked using flavored lube
to
when she'd give me head.
Oh, okay.
And it was so sticky.
You tell her
was
you wash her
so
balls if she's just
sugary.
asinine.
No, I didn't tell her that. I should have, but it was too sticky. Because
Yeah,
even after she had sucked all of it off visibly, there was still a coat of like sugar candy on your penis, and that's not pleasant. Because then now after you get head, you have to shower. You have to hop in the shower now, because otherwise it's going to be
Now my thighs are all sticky.
crispy and not good if you wake up in the morning.
No good. No good. No flavored lubricants. No flavored condoms. It's so stupid.
Yeah, no any condoms.
And it's got to be like a yeast infection or something waiting to happen. Yeah, you're wild with the no.
Shout out to my kings out there going no condom mode.
Calling themselves the raw dogs.
Shout out to Urgent Care who helps me solve these problems afterwards.
That is
penicillin.
Shout out to the urgent care lady that gave me. It was the same lady.
Shout out to Louis Pasteur and his wonder drug.
Shout out to that veterinarian who didn't ask any questions.
No. You just take the penicillin and the sores go away.
Like, fish stink is filthy at the store. No, you don't want STDs. That's no good. You don't want that.
We've all had our dances with the devil. Don't act like you have.
Dude, hepatitis.
No,
Woody has it until Woody can be high-minded.
I'm not.
You and I cannot.
I haven't taken any shots. You just joked.
I haven't danced with any devils. Again, I had the syphilis thing. That was awful, but easily curable with the penicillin. But like I would always be afraid of something like hepatitis, like something that's like kind of for life, and you're on some maybe expensive drug all the time, and you potentially are going to need a liver transplant someday. Something that's like life changing.
I mean, hepatitis is like a scary disease. Like that,
and they don't just cure it.
So I think that
it depends on the type.
Up with a workable treatment, or maybe even a cure semi-recently, but historically it's been an uncurable disease that leads to like a liver failure, I think.
Yeah, but that's mostly like the dangerous hepatitis is, or the most dangerous is B, right? Hepatitis B.
That I don't remember. I remember I knew someone who had hepatitis.
That's something you don't tend to get unless you're like having a tremendous amount of gay sex.
They were sharing needles,
doing intravenous drugs. Yeah. That's how you get Hep B.
Yeah, they're doing heroin.
I think Hep C you can fix. I don't know.
Yeah,
I mean, you've never had a tango with the clap, with gonorrhea, with chlamydia, never.
Literally just or crabs or any of that. No, I think I fucked much cleaner women than you. Literally, I must have.
Fair.
Yeah. I mean, scores posted, right?
I fucked it. I did. Oh, scoreboard.
Get born when you pee.
Well, wait a minute. Maybe not cleaner women, because Kyle's more diligent about condoms. The women could be equally dirty.
I think that's still a point in my corner, though, Woody.
I'm not passing judgment.
Kyle, you misunderstand. Taylor's just reckless.
I didn't realize that condoms were even that important.
It was
like, well,
what are you from, Rwanda?
I was like, I was basically
unaware of the condoms.
In my head, I was like, this is to keep her from getting pregnant, but I don't care because I'm going to pull out. So who cares? Like we better have better.
And then we go to CVS.
Feel better if we do that, and then we go to CVS in the morning, and then you take this and it like fucks with your insides in a way I never knew.
It forces a.
I wouldn't do that now. Knowing what I know about the Plan B thing, I wouldn't do that again.
All right, it's their body, their choice, right?
That's not good for them, though.
I mean, okay. Fair enough. I mean, I don't use Plan B a lot. I think I've bought it maybe 2 or 3 times in my life.
Holy fuck. 2 or 3?
I don't come in strange women, Taylor.
I don't come in them either. Taylor, sometimes.
How many times have you bought it?
He's got a punch card, Woody. He gets the 10th one free.
Probably 8 to 10 times total, which isn't crazy.
Okay. That's not like wildly different.
That's nothing crazy. But I also let a lot of them ride. Where it was like the next morning, it was like, do you want to get Plan B? And I'm like, nah. We're probably we're probably
Nah,
fine.
you're probably good.
Probably okay.
I mean, I had a light lunch yesterday. I wasn't shooting live rounds. We're
I
good.
can't.
We're
I
good.
can't believe how sexually irresponsible I've been in my adult life, and I don't have a
It's
kid. Maybe I'm
impressive.
sterile.
Especially in that city. I bet that like I did see one time that Atlanta is like a hotbed for STDs. There's some I saw some STD map and it's like a problem. But like St. Louis can't be that much cleaner. It's got to be a fucking minefield.
A
minefield a minefield that
Probably.
you fucked your way through over there. So to
made it.
only get the fact that you got the same STD 3 times is some weird like aberration of statistical anomalies in its own right. Like that STD 3 times. It wasn't the same girl, was it? Look at
No,
this.
I got one from an absolute hoe in college, and I had to
No
go
shit.
to the Mizzou Health Center to get that medicine. And then the other ones came a little bit later in life. Let's see.
Wow. Kyle's in the minefield.
That's what I
Me
said.
too, I
Yeah.
guess. If I were
George is real bad.
walking around.
I'm not allowed to talk about why.
Oh, we all know it's the same map.
It's the same map. Yeah, this map looks like a familiar map.
Oh,
I wonder what's poisoning New Mexico's well over there. Do you think it's or what's going on in New Mexico?
They got a bunch of migrants, bunch of illegals, and they're just fucking like crazy.
You
For those
always
of you
go
with
back to
glasses
that,
or good
Donald.
vision, is this per capita?
It would have to be, or it wouldn't make any sense, right?
Well, I just noticed some of the lower populations have less.
Yeah, less density would
Fewer.
Like West Virginia, right there, the lowest income state. But what about West Virginia makes it so low? Crazy.
incest.
Who's to say?
I know for a fact, Mama's clean.
And then we got Alaska as number one. That's just Alaska at number one just has to be like one ambitious guy. just doing whatever he can to spread the diseases.
Yeah, you don't want to deal with that. Wrap it up, guys. If you listen to this,
Yeah.
wrap it up. There's no need for all that. Get a nice high quality condom. Feels almost as good, and you'll last longer. And
It doesn't feel as good.
You
And
won't end up with an 8. You know what doesn't feel good? 18 years of servitude. 18 years of partial slavery. You want like do the math on how many hours of your daily life would then belong to child support at the point of a gun and imprisonment.
it hurts
do
to
that.
pee a little bit once, and then you go get pills. That's how
It hurts to go pay your taxes every single time. You will be paying a woman and her child that you didn't even like for 18 fucking years. 18 fucking years you will be supporting this person. They will take a percentage of your income. They will garnish your wages. They will imprison you.
They will, and that's fair. And speaking of wrapping it up, boys, it's been a great Halloween episode.